Night was dark. The cries of children echoed through the homes of the children of Israel. Their enemies had stolen their land, their freedom, and their dignity. Fear had become a part of everyday life. Hope had almost disappeared. Then one day, hundreds of people gathered around their prophet and pleaded, "Appoint a king for us, so we may fight in the cause of Allah." But they had no idea that the man Allah would choose would be the very one they would reject.
A nation in despair. For years, the children of Israel had lived in humiliation and oppression. Their enemies ruled over them. Their hearts longed for a leader, someone who could restore their honor. Their prophet warned them, "If fighting is prescribed for you, will you truly stand your ground?"
Without hesitation, they replied, "Why wouldn't we fight? We have been driven from our homes and separated from our families." But Allah knew what lay hidden inside their hearts. Allah's unexpected choice. A few days later, Allah's decision came. A king had been chosen. His name was Talut. Saul. Silence filled the crowd. Then came the objections. How can he be our king? He doesn't belong to a royal family. He isn't wealthy enough. The people judged by wealth, status, and family lineage. But Allah was looking at something entirely different. Their prophet said, "Indeed, Allah has chosen him over you and has blessed him with greater knowledge and physical strength. Allah grants his kingdom to whom he wills." At that moment, the difference between human judgment and Allah's wisdom became clear. The test of faith. Talut marched forward with his army. The heat was unbearable. Soon, they reached a river. The soldiers stared at the water. They were exhausted and desperately thirsty. Talut said, "This river is a test from Allah. Whoever drinks freely from it will not remain with me, but whoever takes only a single handful of water will be among my companions." Thirst, desire, and faith stood face to face. Most of the soldiers failed the test. Only a small group remained faithful. Scene 4. The giant named Goliath. Then they saw him, Goliath, a mighty warrior, standing before a massive army. Fear spread through the hearts of many. Some whispered, "Today we have no strength to fight them." But the true believers looked toward the heavens and declared, "How many times has a small group, by the permission of Allah, defeated a mighty army? Allah is with those who remain patient." Then they prayed, "Our Lord, pour upon us patience, make our steps firm, and grant us victory over the disbelieving people." The young man who changed history. Among Talut's soldiers stood a young man. His name was Dawood. He was not a king, he was not a famous warrior, but his heart was filled with unwavering faith in Allah. While others trembled with fear, David stepped forward. In his hand was nothing more than a sling and a single stone. But in his heart was complete trust in Allah. He swung the sling, released the stone. It flew through the air and struck Goliath. The mighty warrior collapsed. The battlefield fell silent. Victory did not belong to the strongest. Victory belonged to those who believed. Ending. That day the world learned a lesson that would never be forgotten. Victory does not come from numbers. It does not come from wealth. It does not come from weapons. True victory comes through faith, patience, and obedience to Allah. Talut proved that true leadership is not measured by wealth, but by character. And David proved that when Allah is with you, even a young shepherd can change the course of history. May Allah bless us with the faith of Talut, the courage of David, and the strength to remain steadfast upon the truth.